Computer security. Computer security, also known as IT security, is information security as applied to computers and networks. The field covers all the processes and mechanisms by which computer-based equipment, information, and services are protected from unintended or unauthorized access, change, or destruction. Computer security also includes protection from unplanned events and natural disasters. Hardware mechanisms that protect computers and data. While hardware may be a source of insecurity, hardware-based or assisted computer security offers an alternative to software-only computer security. Devices such as dongles, case intrusion detection, drive locks, or disabling USB ports or CD-ROM drives may be considered more secure due to the physical access required in order to be compromised. This is important to know for data conservation. Internet safety rules. To maximize the Internet's benefits while minimizing the risks, we have to follow certain safety rules while accessing Internet. Never share names, schools, age, phone numbers, or address. Never send pictures to strangers. Keep passwords private except to parents. Never open email from strangers. It may contain viruses that can harm a computer. Tell your parents right away if you come across something that makes you feel uncomfortable while using Facebook or other social networking sites. Always enable privacy settings. Never agree to get together with someone you meet online. Check with your parents before downloading or installing software or doing anything that could possibly hurt your computer or mobile device or jeopardize your family's privacy. Visit only age-appropriate sites. Search safely. Use safe search settings for young kids or apply filtering software to limit inappropriate exposure. Establish expectations and limits about the amount of time you spend online. Internet chat room safety tips. Don't include any part of your name, date of birth, location in your chat name. Don't go into private chat rooms. When choosing an online chat room, be cautious of the chat room name. Stick to chat rooms created by the online service rather than member-created rooms. Don't say anything in a chat room that you wouldn't say in public in front of your parents or friends. If you start to chat regularly with someone, let an adult or parent know. Remember, you are in control. If a conversation starts to get strange or makes you feel uncomfortable, then leave. Leave the chat room and log off and tell an adult. Never meet anyone face-to-face that you met on the internet unless you tell a parent or adult first and they go with you. Don't think of people you have met on the internet as real-life friends. They are just not. Don't click on links or go to sites that you are not familiar with. Never post a picture of yourself online and never email pictures of yourself to people you don't know. Never give out your password and make sure it's something only you know. Don't respond to flames, people trying to start an argument or insults, bad language, etc. Internet also offers new risk. Online predator. There is no easy way to tell if someone on the internet could be a predator because internet provides an environment for people to interact anonymously. It is important to remember that people are often not who they say they are online. Although it is very difficult to know whether someone is an online predator, there's one simple rule for making sure that you do not fall to predators, is that do not talk to people online unless you have met them in person first. Phishing, the act of sending an email to a user falsely claiming to be an established legitimate enterprise in an attempt to scam the user into surrendering private information. Phishing is typically carried out by email or instant messaging, and it often directs the user to visit a website where they are asked to update personal information such as a password, credit card, social security, or bank account numbers that the legitimate organization already has. The website, however, is bogus and set up only to steal the information the user enters on the page. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is when a child or teen is tormented threatened, harassed, humiliated, embarrassed or otherwise targeted by another child or teen using the internet, interactive and digital technologies or mobile phones. It is bullying through internet applications and technologies such as instant messaging, IM, social networking sites, and cell phones. It can start easily with a rumor, a photo, or a forwarded message, and just as easily spiral out of control. Cyberbullying messages and images can be posted anonymously and distributed quickly to a very wide audience. It can be difficult and sometimes impossible to trace the source. Deleting inappropriate or harassing messages, texts, and pictures is extremely difficult after they have been posted or sent. To prevent this, children should never respond to rude emails, messages, and comments. Save the evidence such as email and text messages and take screenshots of comments and images. Also, take note of the date and time when the harassment occurs. If harassment is via email, social networking sites, IM, and chat rooms, children should be instructed to block bullies. Some good rules for screen names and passwords. Password tips. Make passwords 8 or more characters long. Longer passwords are harder to crack than shorter ones. Try not to use dictionary words as your passwords. Nonsense words are better. Include letters, numbers, and symbols. These make it harder to guess passwords. Change your password at least every 6 months. This way, even if someone does guess a password, he or she won't be able to get into your account for long. Don't use your nickname, phone number, or address as your password. Give your password to your parents or guardian. They will help you remember it if you forget it. Sharing your password with your friends is not a good idea. Even if you trust them, they might unintentionally do something that puts you or your information at risk. Create a password that's unique but memorable. Screen name. Avoid using your real name. Skip personal details. No ages, addresses, or phone numbers, for example. Make sure it's readable and inoffensive. Recap. Ethical issues about storage of personal information are now becoming an ever-increasing problem. There are different ethical situations regarding access, security, and the use of hacking in positive and negative situations. Internet privacy is one of the key issues that has emerged since the evolution of the World Wide Web. Internet control is sensitive to violations of both the right to freedom of expression and the right to privacy. A reliable protocol is one that provides reliability properties with respect to the delivery of data to the intended recipient. Copyright is a legal concept enacted by most governments, giving the creator of an original work exclusive rights to it. We have to follow certain safety rules while accessing internet so as to protect our personal details. Phishing is carried out by email or instant messaging, and it often directs the user to visit a website that intends to steal their personal information. Cyberbullying is bullying through internet applications and technologies such as instant messaging, IM, social networking sites, and cell phones.